right, so here is my setup for this morning. We are chilling at a high value node. Yesterday's value is down here. We have this supply candle up here, and we are in bearish structure. So I guess what I mean by bearish structure is we had a pull back to this level right here, and we've closed below it. So, yeah, question is we're going to test this seller right here from Tuesday. Yeah, we're going to test the seller from Tuesday. And we're going to see what happens. Will the seller protect? If the seller protects in the supply zone, I'm going to get short in this supply zone with a target of this high value node. And then if we get below this high value node, I know that I'm going to be targeting a break of structure. Okay. What is this right here? That's old brick of structure. Yeah, that's not anything right there. Okay. So yeah, we are in this range and we're basically sitting above this high value node. I mean, there's a chance we break through supply and then just go to the moon. But I would say it's more likely that we trade down to this 250 area and potentially down to tag yesterday's value. I'm going to post this. All right, so I'm saying I'm short bias on the NQ. After looking a little deeper, I like the supply zone. So that's this supply zone up here. So that's, yeah, it's a really wide zone. That's a 250 point zone. So okay, there we kicked off. Seems like we're ripping lower. Or Let's actually look at the 5-minute. See how it looks on the 5-minute. We are just chopping around. Um, 5-minute. So this took us to new highs. So this is our 5-minute charge. Yeah, I don't like how there's, I mean, I do like how there's not that much room to fill right here, but then we get larger value gaps. That's moving pretty quick. What is my play? Okay, so here is my play for the day. Like a supply zone. Yeah, I like the supply zone for a short or a break a pre-market low. I guess the only thing about that supply zone is that it's a change of character. Is that right? No. No, the change of character is at 28,800. So at the top of the supply zone. So this is the change of character. That's if we go back to the 1 hour. Wow, our ball is almost nothing. Let me fool around with this indicator. Okay. Yeah, so this is the change of character. This is our break of structure. Okay, now we're ripping up higher. Oh, where's Bookmap? The Qs yesterday were trading down to 695 at 11 a.m. Man. And they ran from 695 all the way up to 621 this morning. Everything seems to just be reloading. Although that's a big, no, it's only 127. 716. 5K order there. Pushing above. Okay. I'm going to turn off this stream real quick. That's my pre-market intro. As recap, I like the supply zone for a reversal. Problem with the supply zone for the reversal is that we're kind of getting above well, if I anchor it based on this last big sell, so if I anchor it based on this big sell, there's just high value node right here. And if we can't get above this high value node, then I think that we are going to get below yesterday's value, or it trade back down to yesterday's value. So, got our 5-minute change character here, but there's a huge value gap right here. I mean, I feel like that would be the move, or to break above this value right here. So this is where the most value has been set. You'd think that we would decide if we want to move above this value or to trade below it. And as of right now, we just quickly made a move below it. A $2 move. And all the algos turned off. There was a huge sell. At 640.